Hey guys, how's it going? I know it's been a minute since I posted a video. A lot of stuff has been going on with me lately. Start with if you follow anything Shaw Strength, Undefined Nutrition, Evolution Athletics, they have this thing called Team Greatness, which I think is kind of like an ambassador for the brand. I don't really understand how it works, but anyway, I am a member of Team Greatness. So any sort of like supplements, pre-workout, creatine, whey protein, all that fun stuff, support your belt sleeves, straps, all that fun stuff. I do have a referral link that you can go through me to get stuff from the Shaw Strength website. I don't think I get a commission on the sales, but if I can get some traffic to some pretty awesome products, then awesome. It's a win-win for everybody. I will leave my referral link in the description below. Go check those guys out. Some other stuff that's been going on after Winter Classic. Training, it's been going. I tweaked my bicep at the contest. I think the sandbags, if you watch the video, it was that last sandbag. I held it wonky, tweaked my bicep. It's starting to get better. I was fighting tennis elbow in my left arm here since about November. Been working on that, dealing with that. Jake Hawaiian Hurricane on Instagram. Uh, got some tips from him. Been working with him, and it's been a lot better. So if you're in the Bemidji area and you're looking for someone to kind of show you what to do in the weight room, he's good with rehab stuff, nutrition, strength training. He competes in powerlifting himself. I'll leave some info to get in touch with him also down in the description. Upcoming contests. There's a couple that I've been looking into, pros and cons to both of them. I do have a kind of a favorite between the two, but so the whiteboard is here. We're going to break it down, kind of show you what I'm working with on these, and kind of clue you guys in on where my head's at. There's actually three options here as far as contests go. I don't really want. We'll get into that, but anyway, first up in Omaha, Nebraska, is the Caveman Classic. I really hope you guys are going to be able to see this on there. I know there's some glare on there, but Caveman Classic. This is kind of the first one. I was looking into this contest before the Winter Classic even happened. Um, I really like this one. It's so for strongman contests, they're all sanctioned by different like organizations, federations, whatever you want to call it. This one is part of the same United States Strongman, same organization that sanctioned the Winter Classic. So my membership that I got to compete at the Winter Classic carries over to this one. I have my notepad right here with notes. That's why I keep pointing here. Reason why I like this one. So the events that are happening, there's a deadlift ladder. So I think I didn't write it down. I think there's four or is there five different kinds of deadlifts. So it's like a trap bar, axle bar, and then I think there's an engine deadlift. I'd have to look again, but like starts with a lightweight and gets heavier and heavier with a different kind of bar each time, and it's for each lift, I should say, and it's timed. Fastest time wins, or whoever lifts the heaviest thing if you can't finish the medley. Um, Next event is the max log. I like I like the max log. The log press in the overhead medley at the Winter Classic, I think I did pretty well with technique and the weight and stuff. It was 185 pounds and it went up pretty easy compared to the ladder bar I was training with. So I like that event. Um, these last three events, those are the ones that made me want to do this contest. So there is a yoke into a farmer's walk, kind of a medley of sorts. I want to get good at strongman. I want to get my hands on a yoke at a contest as soon as I can. So yoke in the farmers, I think I did okay at the farmers walk at the Winter Classic. For those of you that don't know, a yoke, it's this big frame with a big fat bar that it kind of looks like an H, a capital H, and the bar sits on your shoulder and you stand up and you kind of walk. It clears the ground about 3-4 inches roughly. So, and it's heavy. I think the um, novice lightweight yoke is 500 pounds. So it's the yoke is typically the heaviest thing you lift at a strongman competition. So I like that. Let's see, circus dumbbell for reps. If you watched the video of the Winter Classic on the press medley, I have a bit of a bone to pick with circus dumbbells. That was an ugly circus dumbbell press, and I want to get this event and I want to do well at it, so people kind of know I actually know how to do circus dumbbells. And then final event of this contest, kind of a staple in the world of strongman, is a stone off. I've never touched an Atlas stone. I don't know first thing about doing them. But again, if I want to get good at strongman, I have to get used to doing stones. Another thing that I like about this contest, there's no weigh-in. The novice class is all going to be lumped together in one big group. So there's going to be no water cut. There's going to be no weigh-ins for novice. And yeah, no weigh-in. So I don't have to worry about that. That was another big seller for me on that one. Now to kind of the business finance part of doing these contests. One thing I don't know if anyone's ever talked about is that doing this kind of stuff is kind of on the spendy side. So for me to go and do this contest, I'll have to squat down here for just a second. It's going to cost me $450 roughly. That's gas money, hotel, the entry fee for the contest, and let's see, entry fee, gas, hotel, and an allowance for food. Because you got to eat when you're doing this. And after the Shaw Classic, I will not meal prep and bring that with me on a trip. You want to hear that story? Ask me about it in the comments. I'll do a whole video on the Shaw Classic, maybe closer to August, kind of an anniversary video. But yeah, no meal prep, buying food when I'm there. And another thing, I'll only have to take one day off from work. I currently work 2 jobs. That is why I've been so busy. Technically 3 at the moment, but anyway, that could be a whole nother video of what my week looks like. So it's one day off, PTO. Technically, I'm out of paid vacation days until August. That's when it renews, but one day off of work. That's the Caveman Classic breakdown. The second one is in Inner Grove Heights in Minnesota, Spring into Battle. Here, I forgot how to spell. And I realized after I started this video, this is not a dry erase marker. So, this contest is kind of option B. Option A, option B. For both of these, I can still compete as a novice because I won second at the Winter Classic. The rule kind of is, not kind of, that is the rule. If you win, you know you have to compete in open contests. You're not a novice anymore. You won. Can do novice for both of these. This one is a whole new, it's a different organization, new membership. The Strongman Corporation membership. I don't know how to spell corporation, so SCM, Strongman Corporation membership. Just it's there, it's on the board. Deal with it. As far as events go, they're not bad. It's anyway. So first event there is Axle for Reps. So that it's the axle bar, the big fat bar that the ends don't rotate. It's one of those you pick it up and you just have to clean it once, then you rep however many times you can in 60 seconds. Then it starts after you grab the bar. I like axle pressing. That kind of goes in the same category as the circus dumbbell. Like that was a wonky technique at the Winter Classic, but I didn't take this one quite as personally as the circus dumbbell because I know how I messed up. I know what caused the mess up. That's the first one, axle for reps. Second event is the trap bar deadlift max. So the trap bar, that's the one. It looks like a hexagon with like the pegs sticking out that you put the weights on. It's just whoever can lift the most. 3 attempts. Yeah, I don't. It's there. I don't have any problems with that one, but it's not one that really I'm excited to do. And then the last 3, they're good events. But anyway. So the sandbag carry for distance. So that's like a shield, kind of like a shield carry. You pick the sandbag up and you just walk. Farthest distance wins. I don't know. I don't remember if it's for time, but it's basically a shield carry with a sandbag. Next event is the sandbag toss. That one, sandbag. The smaller ones, they have like a handle, like a suitcase satchel. Just grab it, pick it up, throw it over your head. There's a bar, way back, way high. Got to throw the bag over that. I don't remember. Didn't write it in my notes how many bags there are. If it's timed, or just however many times you can toss it. The sandbag toss, pretty straightforward. And then the sandbag over bar, which that is basically just doing stones but with a sandbag. As you can see, a lot of sandbag stuff, which it's fine. Absolutely nothing wrong with that, but see what I mean? And if it's raining here, these are going to get really heavy, extra heavy, really fast. So I would imagine. I don't know if the bags are waterproof. I've never owned a sandbag myself. For this one, there is a weigh-in, which I am less than excited about. Frowny face, because if you've watched the pre-contest Winter Classic Part 1, that weight cut was... I have ideas how to do it better next time around, but I'd rather not, since I have the option to not do it. Cost to go to this one. So it's going to cost me, again, $450. Same dollar amount for room, board, not room and board, but hotel rooms and gas, travel, food, all that fun stuff. But being there's a weigh-in Friday before the contest on Saturday, I'm going to have to take 2 days off of work. And again, no PTO until August. I used up all my PTO to go to the Shaw Classic this past August, and I had a wedding in North Carolina. used up all my vacation. No problems with it. Just use it up. The only thing is, this one would probably be better on bicep, tennis elbow, all that fun stuff. And this one would be a great contest to go to just to kind of get the meat procedure kind of stuff down, more practice on weigh-ins. This one, there's next to no breaks on the injuries and all that fun stuff. And there's a few moving parts that need to happen for both of these. If you guys want to watch this stuff on YouTube, I got to find a camera person. I got to get all this other stuff lined up. I actually have to get the okay to take work off to go to these. Because spring, that could be spring of the year, and at work, that's our busy time of year. So moving parts. Those are the two contests. Option 3 is save money and rest. Frowny face. Like I mentioned earlier, this stuff is expensive, and I'm going to be honest, finances are kind of tight right now, as I'm sure everybody is feeling to some extent. So I can stay home, I can save money, I can rest, really just my bicep, tennis elbow, really just get that to 100% before I even look at contests. If you've ever competed in a sport, I would hope you understand this is there's a reason why there's a frowny face right there. The adult, the financially responsible adult is kind of, we're considering that. The person that wants to get good at strongman is like, can we please do this one? And then the one who's kind of the compromise is kind of this one, but both of these are both doable. The only issue is they're both April 20th. I think I forgot to mention that. So all right. So sorry about that. I got two mics, and it was beeping in my ear. The battery died, so we had to switch mics here. So they're both April 20th. Got to pick a contest. This one, I'll be okay if that's the option. If this is, I'm going to need as many comments down below on ideas for videos, because I want to keep posting this stuff regardless of if there's a contest coming up. So any ideas you got, comment them. If you want to find me on Instagram, just send me a message there. I'll put that down in the description. We're going to end the video there. Hope I didn't ramble too much for you guys. That's kind of what we're dealing with. I'll do another video soonishly, what the final decision is, and we'll go from there. But hope all this made sense to you guys. Any questions, down in the comments, reach out to me on Facebook, whatever you got to do. And I'll catch you guys on the next one.